Janet and Desmond admit it.
We need a professional.
Their front yard is a mess.
It's in a state of disrepair.
And their backyard?
We've kept it a low-maintenance backyard.
And you know what? It could use some maintaining. But right now, we're wrestling with a stump and a possible driveway repair.
If you have to screw it up, we'll get it re-asphalted by Sal, but I don't think you'll be able to do it this year because he's running out of time.
Oh, okay.
Get it out! Kill that. Oopsie.
Oh, I hope not. Whew. Finally, here it comes. Compared to the back, the front yard's been a piece of cake. But we're not totally in the clear. Just how are we going to green this place up?
Hey, Kennedy, how you doing?
Hey, man.
So the front yard,
Yeah.
you were trying to soften the view out. Thinking a nice cluster of like 4 service berries or
Okay.
pears. Like pears might be really good, actually.
And it makes their house kind of recessed from the road.
It'd be really kind of neat to do some beach here that could be clipped into the cube. I'll squeak in a nice focal here, just again, softened by the door.
Yeah. And it also blocks this house out.
The backyard is definitely simpler than the front.
Yeah.
At the back is a brick wall with a window.
Right.
So I think that a tree that has some nice height, so it gives us an opportunity to do something interesting, like some nice astilbe or something that can handle shade and give them a little bit of flower. Actually, I think that would be a good idea. For this area, I'm thinking 2 standard trees in here again, because I feel like if you did an evergreen or you did the columnar, that's it.
You wouldn't even see the panels anywhere. It wouldn't show up or anything.
Yeah. So
No, I think for sure it's got to be standard.
yeah.
Things could still change dramatically, even at this stage of the game. Better talk it through one final time with Janet and Desmond.
The driveway is going to be a continuation of the arc stone wall. You guys are going to have this integration of these 2 arcs coming together. And the driveway is going to be 2-tone with asphalt and Belden paver.
And is this the area where the ledge rock wall is going to be that we've been talking about?
Yep, exactly. They're just laying...
That's what's going to give our house curb appeal.
A joke! And our segue to the action out back.
It's looking good. If we start with this area here as to what's happening, this is really the focal because of our privacy screens. And then we're going to have your nice upper patio here with your soon-to-be vegetable patch. And then we're looking to get a bit more privacy. So I think we spec'd originally a standard service berry, which is a mid-sized tree shrub, great interest through every season. We have some just sort of the barbecue decking area that will just be built right on top because the drainage is working out great. Then we'll have our patio going across here, just sort of delineating the space. Again, hopefully we can move this guy. It will mean that you guys will have to sacrifice a bit of your upper deck if you're comfortable with that. Yeah.
That's great.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to remove that post?
Yeah, 6x6 pressure treated post. Couldn't be more ugly.
4 screens going here?
Yep.
All each glass?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, obviously you want this out of here then.
Yeah.
Okay, well, ideally, where do you want the posts?
Anywhere back here.
Okay.
We can move this post back, but we have to put one on the house. Against the house to support that.
That is a 10 times better answer than I thought I was going to get.
So now that the deck is dealt with, the office empties for a field trip to the stone quarry. It's all business.
Oh, I love this, eh? The lava pour.
Can you guys all stand in front of it so I can't take a picture of it?
Hold on, let's see, 203 is what I weigh. Look at that, it's like right on.
They have a lot here.
I know, they have a lot in. I don't think we've seen nicer wire-thin flagstone in for a long time.
Sometimes I wish it wouldn't. The weather's so gray though, I love that, you know?
I was just gonna say, this is a weather to the gray color. Like, this is all one is.
Yeah.
Over time.
We gotta be careful when we're using this stuff because you got iron deposits and it's not really apparent when you're installing it. All of a sudden you get this in a year and they wanna jack the stone out.
I think that's a common example of people wanting it to be like an interior.
Exactly.
But that's the beautiful thing about natural stone outside. It has these imperfections.
Imperfections and all, this stuff is going to rock on the front walk and rear patio. Now, for the arced wall out front,
This is 2-inch and this is 8-inch. They'll probably wind up with like a 4-inch stone somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
so I think
I
it'll
love
be
that.
beautiful by the time the guys get done chipping it.
Every stone is going to be curved. It's not they're stacked like this, a whole bunch of straight lines, and then it becomes a curve. They curve, chisel every one of the stones.
and to stop from going mad, even our guys use a template.
It makes for nice, clean lines. This is not an inexpensive stone, so when you're investing money like that, you want to do it right.
This is the template for the curve because it's a double-sided wall. So there's going to be an inner and an outer curve. So you work your way across the top of the stone, mark the sides, and then flip it and match the corners.
And this has to be done for every single piece of this flagstone. And it's 1.5 tons of chiseling. To even out the grade in the backyard, we're compacting screening before laying the stone. Nothing like an even walking surface.
Lay it down upside down, and we'll flip it over into position. Flip 1, 2.
It's as if you can't see the forest for the post.
I'm just trying to figure if the scale's gonna be a little too heavy. This is where I usually hold back a bit.
It's time for feedback from the brain trust.
I put my staircase.
I haven't been there
on
since
the weekend.
What was that?
Had a hernia.
I almost gave myself a hernia on the weekend too. I can't remember what I was doing.
Well, funny enough, I was there.
And
it was bizarre.
That's way too much information.
So, let's get back on track.
I'm gonna ask you to go and take a look at the posts and tell me what you think.
We want to look at the posts because it looks like a forest. And they don't look like they have any rhyme or reason until they're finished.
That's right.
what. And so there's often
I actually think they're gonna create a really nice feeling of the upper patio being a really nice room.
An outdoor room? I could see it if those posts weren't in the way.